You know that feeling when you step into an elevator and the music is just noise? It's not offensive. It just doesn't move you. That's what your sales calls are like to your prospects. They're hearing elevator music when what they really need to hear from is a doctor. Now stay with me on that analogy. My name's Luke, been in the sales game for over 20 years. Check out the links below. There's a ton of free stuff to help you get more yeses on your sales calls. Let's get into today's episode where we're talking about shifting energy. I've reviewed hundreds of sales calls and the pattern is always the same. You've got a great product, a real transformation, but when it comes to the pitch, you're playing it safe. Generic pitch, generic questions, it's all background noise. Your prospect tunes out because all they're hearing is the background noise. Remember this, when someone is in pain, they need a doctor. Do you see where I went with that? So, most sales calls actually fail within the first 60 seconds. That's actually quite a long time, but it's not because of your price, and it's not because they're broke. It's because within that 60 seconds, you failed to shift their energy. You didn't earn their trust. You certainly didn't come across as someone that can actually help them, and you didn't lead the call with authority. You didn't have a plan, and if you don't have any authority, they're certainly not buying. So the good news for you is that in over 20 years of sales, I've made all the mistakes so you don't have to. And the breakthrough really came for me when I could focus on 4 core outcomes of a sales call. We're talking about trust, clarity, curiosity, and control. And when you hit those early, you're priming the call for the yes. You're moving from noise to certainty, from elevator music to, this guy does get me. So remember, for a lot of new salespeople, the belief shift comes when we realize that we're not bulldozing our offer onto someone. We're diagnosing. You are the expert. You're the one with the plan. You're the one that's going to help. You don't need to be pushy. You just need to be precise. Listen, if you're a coach, a creator, or a closer, and you're hearing way too many, I'll think about it, don't worry. It's not your fault. You just need a little bit of structure. Check out the links below. Find my sales confidence checklist. It's the exact format I take a lot of my students through to turn those no's and I'll think about it into yeses. The link's below. Go get it.